again, a lot of healthcare organizations that we've worked with and talked to, they've come to us experiencing problems with class action lawsuits. Tell me more, like what's happening here?
Yeah. So, if we go back to that, like think about that earlier slide and that timeline we were talking about, this
Mm.
is, it's relatively new and it's got a lot of traction. So if you go to the next slide here, just show you some like numbers, and these are kind of astounding for just the 2 years that we've seen these types of cases. For over 200 have been filed, which is crazy. You know, they are class action cases, and we only have two decisions to date in that. One was granted and one was denied. But most of these cases aren't actually even moving forward that far. What we're seeing is that the first step in these cases is a summary judgment motion, which for those of you who don't know is just to say, like, either as a matter of fact or as a matter of law, like this case shouldn't be here. And so it gets
Mm.
dismissed before anything even happens. What's happening is we're getting beyond that stage. And so entities are settling, and we're seeing more and more settlements. I saw, not from a healthcare entity, but I saw another one just this morning based on the Video Protection Act, which we'll talk about in a second. But I feel like every day the listservs I subscribe to and the different updates I get have another settlement amount in it. And this is just a really brief snippet of a few we've seen recently.
Yeah, I've seen the same. The news feed continues to come in. How do these class action lawsuits materialize in the first place? Like, how do lawyers even get started here?
Yeah. So going back to what I said, like there's just a lot of traction here because plaintiffs' lawyers are seeing that these are getting to settlement and they're successful in getting a settlement. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna look for the next one. And it's actually a really easy thing for them to find, for lack of a better word. Anyone with a computer, internet access, can go onto any web page and figure out what's going on behind the scenes and what tracking technologies are available there. I did this one myself just a couple of days ago. This is from the NBC Olympics page because I've personally been spending a lot of time there. And I was like, oh, I wonder what ones are on here. So I pulled it up, and immediately, like, one of the first things I see is a pixel tracker. So I can do this so easily, and you can just get step-by-step instructions. Like on Google, you can get it on FreshPaint's webpage, how to find them. So plaintiffs' attorneys are doing this, and they're just kind of fishing.
Yeah, there's a lot of free tools. Like if you have web trackers on your site, they can do a free site scan using a bunch of tools on the internet and find any of the pixels. They're like signposts just to invite like further digging.